Hello students, so we are doing lesson photosynthesis in higher plants. So in this section we are going to do the absorption spectrum. Okay, so in which spectrum which sunlight absorbs which wavelength of the light. Okay, that we are going to do. Okay, so we have already done fluorescence, phosphorescence and immersion spectrum. Now absorption spectrum, in this we'll do the Akson spectrum, okay, and different pigments that absorbs different sun wavelength of the light. So absorption spectrum, the curve showing the amount of energy of different wavelength of the light absorbed by a substance is called the graphic absorption spectrum. It is studied with the help of spectrometer. Okay, the absorption spectra of chlorophyll A and B show that they absorb maximum light in the blue, violet and red wavelength. The pigments are often known after the wavelength which is absorbed to the maximum, that is the chlorophyll A is 673, then chlorophyll A 683, photosystem the 680, chlorophyll A 703, that is P photosystem 700. Okay, so dear student, we'll do the different wavelengths, okay, in which the different photo light is absorbed by different pigments. Okay, so we had discussed earlier the type of the chlorophyll. So here you can see the absorption of the light by the chlorophyll pigment. Okay, so Akson spectrum, the graphic curve depicting the relative rate of photosynthesis at different wavelength of light is called the Akson spectrum. So what is Akson spectrum? Basically it is a graphic curve depicting the relative rate of photosynthesis at different wavelength. So different wavelength, under different wavelength the different rate of the photosynthesis take place. Okay, and that can be depicted. Okay, and that is particularly called the Akson spectrum. Okay, so here you can see it shows that maximum photosynthesis occur in blue, violet and red part of the light. Akson spectrum of photosynthesis corresponds closely to the absorption spectra of chlorophyll A and B, showing that later are the main photosynthetic pigments. However, sufficient photosynthesis occur in the mid part of the light spectrum where carotenoids, that is carotene and xanthophylls, are active. Okay, the first Akson spectrum are studied by Engelmann, okay, in 1882 by using a green algae which liberate oxygen according to the rate of photosynthesis in the different wavelength of the light. Oxygen loving bacteria were used to find out amount of oxygen liberated. It was almost parallel to the absorption spectrum of chlorophyll A. Okay, now chlorophyll next we have is the carotenoids. Okay, they are group of yellow, brown or reddish pigment which are associated with chlorophyll inside the chloroplast but occur alongside the chromoplast. Along with chlorophyll B, carotenoids are also called accessory pigments because they hand over the energy absorbed by them to chlorophyll A. Carotenoids have conjugated double bonds, okay, that is carbon double bond, then carbon single bond, then carbon double bond, then carbon single bond. Okay, they are of two types, carotenes and the xanthophylls. Carotenoid is of two types, carotene and xanthophylls. Now carotenes, okay, they are orange color hydrocarbons with a general formula of C40H56. Okay, red color of tomato and chili is due to carotene called lycopene. Okay, lycopene is a type of carotene. The most common carotene is beta carotene. Okay, it is converted to vitamin A by animal and human being. Okay, so beta carotene, that is C40H56 plus H2O, will give 2C19H27CH2OH, that is the vitamin A. Now next we have is the xanthophylls. Okay, this is another type of carotenoid. Xanthophyll is also known as carotenols. Okay, they are yellowish green, yellowish colored, okay, oxygen containing derivatives of carotene. Okay, and example is C40H56O. Okay, cryptoxanthine. Then next is C40H56O2, that is lutein, zeaxanthin. Okay, yellowish color of autumnal foliage. In autumn you might have seen the color of the leaves yellowish, and that is due to lutein. The characteristic xanthophyll of brown algae is due to fucoxanthin, and the formula is C40H56 and O6. Both carotene and xanthophyll are soluble in organic solvents like chloroform. Okay. And beside chloroform, this can dissolve in ethyl ether also. Carotene are more soluble in carbon disulfide as compared to xanthophylls. Okay. Now, what are the various functions? Carotenoid function as accessory pigment. They absorb radiant energy in the mid region of visible spectrum and hand over same to the chlorophyll. That means the absorbed light is hand over to the chlorophyll A. They protect the chloroplast constituent from the nascent oxygen released during the photolysis of water. Then carotenoids, they also pick up nascent oxygen by means of their double bond and change the same into harmless molecular state. Okay, now next is unquenched excited state of chlorophyll react with the molecular oxygen and form a highly damaging excited state of oxygen called single oxygen. Okay, carotenoid prevent these by quenching the excited state of the chlorophyll. Next is three xanthophylls, that is violoxanthin, anthroxanthin and zeaxanthin. They take part in dissipation of excess of energy by conversion of same into the heat. That means they also convert the excess energy into the heat. By their color, carotenoid make the flowers and fruit conspicuous to animal for pollination and dispersal. Okay, and last one is beta carotene produce vitamin A in animals. Okay, so this is about the carotenoid. Okay, and type of the carotenoid, their functions. Okay, and we have discussed about the action spectrum in this video, and in next video we'll discuss the further portion. Okay, how we can demonstrate the photosynthetic pigment separate. Okay, the separation of the photosynthetic pigment can be done. Okay, and we'll discuss the photosynthetic units.